Assalamu alaikum. In this video, we are going to see how to integrate Cambridge Evolve textbooks in our Blackboard courses and how to use them to engage students further. So in your standard layout of courses, when you will have your courses assigned, you will see them under the courses. So there you will click on the content section and then build content, and then you will see down over here Cambridge 1 dashboard. So it will take a few seconds for you to see that. It takes time, I think, for the first time. And then you will see all of these books. So you like to add them, so you can just select all of them and then click add, that is below. All right, so as you can see, I have all of these 4 books in my account. So once I have done that, so each book is listed here. So you will just access the books that you are teaching and you have the codes of. All the contents that you can see over here, these are 6 of them that belong to this particular level, are accessible for free, but except Test Generator and Presentation Plus, they require codes that you must have received in your emails by now that I'll demonstrate in a while. So you can just open these things one by one to have a look at what these contents are. So you have the workbook available here, so you would like to look at these things, and then anything that you would like the students to do, there is a way of linking it as a task here and connecting it in the Blackboard so that it appears in the Blackboard of the students. So for instance, I have taught Unit 1 today and I would like them to do some extra practice. So I can just click here and I can add a link to this unit in their Blackboard. So as you can see, it says success link to Cambridge 1 content created. So where has it gone? I can go back in the content section where I started from. This is empty at the moment. I'll just click refresh and you should see Evolve Special Edition Digital Workbook Unit 1. I have linked this and the students are also seeing this, and I can later follow up on this to check if they have done this or not and how many students have done that. So going back here, I'll click back button on the browser and I'm back here where I was. So like this, once we have seen how to add the content, and so we can add the content from the Cambridge dashboard onto directly in our Blackboard, where students can do those things as tasks that we assign them as we continue teaching them physically in the classrooms through their books. So any task that I assign them to do, I can follow up on that just to be sure that the students are doing those tasks by clicking on marking. That will bring me here. On the left side, it will show me once the students have attempted the task or the content I have created for them in Blackboard, it will appear here with the names. So I'll just click on the task itself and it will show me how many students have done it, what has been their performance. You can share the link to ebook itself. That's the soft copy of the book. That's not downloadable, but they will have access to the audio and the video files of the book integrated for them to practice their listening. So you can actually create a link for students to the book as well. So that's for the content that you can directly share. As for these 2 things, Presentation Plus and Test Generator, you must have received a code by now. You click Presentation Plus, it will ask you for an activation code. So my codes are here. So I have copied them onto a notepad, and this is my code for Presentation Plus Level 1. This is my code for Teachers Edition with Test Generator Level 1. So I am going to copy this and making sure that I enter the correct code in the correct place. Now this is special edition level 1 presentation plus. So I'll just copy and paste the code here. I'll activate this. So once I do that, it's going to either ask me to launch it online or it will ask me to download it on my computer. It's a hefty file of around 1 GB. So this is basically a presentation friendly file of the whole book. Of course, this is something you can use if you are connected to a data show inside the classroom. So you would like to show things in the classroom with the audio and video and everything being played right inside the book. So you can do that here. So after entering the code, you'll be able to download it to play in the classroom offline or online directly as well. But in both cases, you need the code. That's one thing. Entering the code is just once. Once you have done that, you don't need to enter it again and it will remain activated on your account. So I'll just launch it online just to demonstrate what Presentation Plus looks like. So as you can see, I have opened the book itself in Presentation Plus. So every content that I can see on the screen here is clickable. I want to listen to this. I'll just click. It will show me a player.
Unit 2,
so
Lesson 1.
That. And for this part where there is a real student and the students can actually scan the QR, so I can actually just click here directly and it's going to open a video for me and it will play right here. So there's no lag or nothing. And if you have downloaded this on your computer, ideally speaking, that's going to be the best thing. So this is Presentation Plus. Now I'll go back and I'll show you how Test Generator works as well with the code that we have provided in our emails by now. So I'll go back and here we are. Now here's a test generator. I click this one, activation code. The second code is here. Teachers Edition with Test Generator level 1. I must emphasize, the right code has to go in the right place. So I'm sure I'm entering it in the right place first and I'll just paste it, activate it, and all right. So again, well, I'll download it and I'll demonstrate that to you shortly. Okay, the file is downloaded and it downloads as a zip file. We are talking about Test Generator. I have unzipped it and I'll just click on install in Windows. Okay, and I'll click next, next, and next, install. So it installs independently on your computer. It doesn't require you to be online, so you can actually do it in free time to generate a test and take printouts directly. So once it's done, okay, as you can see, so you have many options here. There is a unit quizzes, which are based on the units you are teaching. It's a quiz generator for level 1. So I have Unit 1 and Unit 1 A, B. If I would like to create two versions which are entirely different but having the same components of the language that I have taught, and I can just click ready made. In this case, it's going to save as a zip folder which will contain two. As you can go on testing it, and it has some baseline tests which you can start at the beginning of the semester, and then there are midterm tests like from Unit 1 to 6 and 7 to 12. These two are available here, and then there is a final test also, which can give you an idea that the scores students have done in the baseline, how much have they improved. So these are pretty standard stuff, and they are really helpful. So the tests that you create yourself will appear here under My Tests. So this is pretty much what we are dealing with here. So I'll just go back to that overview where we have each book given to us in the soft shape. As you can see, there are 6 things in one book. Each one of them has the same thing. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope this helps.